You guys are pieces of shit. I'm gonna sue you dumb bitches for millions now.
What's your name and badge number?
Yeah,
I don't like your f***ing attitude already.
It's okay.
Each one of these jackboot thugs sitting here now is literally a Nazi.
Listen to me real fucking carefully.
Sir.
I ain't Willy Wonka. I don't sugarcoat shit, sweetheart.
You is not gonna put your hands on me, bro. I swear to God, you's not, dude. You is not. I'm not going across the street, you coward.
This is definitely a public area.
You done violated my First Amendment rights. You done violated me.
Look it up. No, look, I walk this way. No, I walk this way now.
Say it to my face. I bet you won't. Yeah, where the hell's Ming Ling? No! He's very horny.
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions because I have a Fifth Amendment right.
Now that tells me he wants to shoot me. That tells me he wants to riddle my body with bullets.
You're gonna piss me off? Buddy boy, you're gonna learn.
Trash cop. Pig. Checking out the public space. Ooh, you got the Hershey Kisses. Awesome.
She's kidnapped me now. That's kidnapping.
Touch me again. Touch me again. You're calling the fucking cops? Yeah, fuck off, asshole.
What are you gonna do?
Close the door.
I can't hear you.
I don't care. I don't care. Go with me. Go with me. I don't like you.
Buddy what? I ain't your buddy.
I don't care. I don't care. Go with me. Go with me. I don't like you.
Buddy what? I ain't your buddy. Your buddy's in your fucking... Your buddy's in your pants. I ain't your buddy.
I'm not gonna slow anything. You don't tell me what to do, sir. This is my freedom of speech. You don't like it? Get to work.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Your hands are in his face, sir.
Tell your boy, he puts his hands on me again illegally, I'm gonna fuck him up.
I'm here doing my job, working 12-hour shifts every day.
Yep, I'm doing my job.
You're dark. Basically, shut your mouth and go back to work.
What's your name?
What's your name?
It's my right. I make the quadruple as you. Have a nice day. You're rude. You look miserable in life.
I'm not detained. I'm not a suspect. If you touch me, we're gonna have problems. You're right. I'm allowed to defend myself.
You're a fucking lesbian. Wanna put my dick in you?
I'm suing everybody.
I'm suing everybody.
Thank God for this guy, for this quote. I'm forever grateful for it.
It's such an iconic quote. Like
it is iconic. It is, and the way he said it, is just beautiful. Like perfection right there. How are you, Will?
I am good. I just want to say super quick. I am surprised anyone showed up because I'm actually streaming this on my second channel that doesn't have any subscribers. And you guys actually came. This is why I love you guys.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
I am doing great. I've been, as I told you, I've been sick all week. I've had this terrible cough. I had to put a couple of videos out with my terrible voice. People are like, "Are you dead?" I sound that bad. That sounds like a nagging cough, but I'm okay. How about you? How's your week?
It was good. Same old. Yeah. It's where I'm in.
You get to a certain point in life where it's like, same old. But then it's when unexpected things happen. When it's like, oh, this week was crazy.
Yeah. I know what you mean. No, but I'm in a stable type of situation right now, working on the same project for a while. So I'm gonna be on the. Yeah. It's good. Video is going well. Channel's going well. So same old. But it's a good same old. How's your channel's going well too?
Channel's going. I'll put it like that. It's going. Had lots going on, but channel's going. So that's always good.
What's a lot's going on? What's that?
No, just
stuff like that. And
I don't know. I'm not going to bring it up here. I won't bring it up. We'll talk. If we have to talk, we'll talk about it backstage. I won't bring it up here.
Let's expose. I'm the exposer, man. I expose everything.
All
right.
Might be a conversation for another stream, but I think a couple of bigger channels are going to cover it soon. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, so something's going on.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk. All right. That's fun. I'm motivated. So you have a bunch of people on your side. Let me check real quick. Say hi on my side too. Frauditor Terminator that's here. Hi, Mark Stewart is there. I saw Greg, David Pearson. So hi everybody. Glad for you to show up. If you can click. I know it's horrible to ask that. I hate myself. If you can click the like, it wasn't going to take a second and it's going to help. And it's the only time I'm going to ask for it. All right. So are we? Oh, wait, Mr. Thomas. Of course, is gonna come up with like probably a zinger, probably a home run. Let's check first.
See, Rob's just jealous because I have a real job and he actually works at McDonald's. So I don't know why he's making throwing shade at me. Like
I feel you have a little something against the dude, and you really try to just put him down. But
I have
let's
something
read it
against
first.
the dude.
What? What's up,
every
Exposé?
live stream.
I was the best content creator on YouTube. Yo, like, don't humble me like that. And there's Will. I know I'm carrying him. Of course, I see he has his Burger King crown on. Is he really working at Burger King? Will, is it like a thing?
I said McDonald's.
McDonald's. Does he really work at McDonald's?
So he wants to talk. Just ask him. He'll tell you.
Hey, Mr. Thomas, do you work at McDonald's? Because I'm not a McDonald's eater. You know, once in a while. I mean,
sometimes
Mac chicken will slap.
Food.
You know, huh?
Sometimes you just have a craving for that gutter food.
Sometimes it's like that, man.
Cheeseburger once in a while. I actually do. Can't help
Sometimes you need a Big Mac, and that's how it is. You know. And,
yeah.
And even if it's all like mashed up in a box, and you have to redo it yourself when you get home, that thing's still gonna be good, man. Still gonna be good, even cold. So Mr. Thomas, I used to when I was younger. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's probably in another step of his life on the path of success, obviously. Thank you for being here, Mr. Thomas. Love the fact that you're here again. So tonight we're gonna do a tier list about the most useless frauditors. So I know the term is kind of wide because they're all useless and they all can be the king of useless if we don't think about it too much. So what you would consider useless as a frauditor?
I mean, for me, it's the one thing that I hate as a content creator. And I don't know, Exposure, if you feel the same way, but is when you're putting together a video and you realize that the video is nothing but dead air. Like, you see a 12-minute video where they say corruption, police, yada, yada. You think, okay, this might be a nice video to share with my audience. And it's literally 12 minutes of filming, zooming in and out of trees, looking at filming cars driving by, maybe filming inside one or two police officers, or then saying, how you doing, officer? Like to me, that's just useless. That's pointless. It's a waste of my time. So when I see videos like that, and I see frauders that constantly put that type of content out, I think that's completely useless. I also think videos that are clearly that have nothing to do with the Constitution, clearly are not acts of activism, more actions of people that are going around with the objective of bullying and harassing innocent people. I say it on my channel all the time. So many channels, it's a twofold for them. They know they'll make a quick buck on YouTube when they do it, but also they enjoy it to fulfill the gaps they have in their own ego. They're powerless people in their real lives. So then this is what they do. And to me, it's like, that's pointless. Like you're making you're prioritizing in your life, going out and bullying people. That's worthless.
That's good.
So those are my two really big criteria. If you want to, like, when I think of a useless frauders, it's frauders that do one of those two things.
That's good. All right. Me, I'm going to consider useless as a frauditor. So useless as what they pretend to be. So they pretend to be activists, they pretend to be journalists, they pretend to be educator, and they pretend to be auditor. So for me, a useless frauditor is the one that, he suck at the four of those things. And end up even being create some damage to his own community, becoming like a nuisance to his own community because he's so useless as a frauditor that he start to create damage. So that for me, that's probably going to be my king of the useless. Yeah. And I noticed some people, they drop some names and everything. Again, we just put like, I think 15 names. We cannot put them all. So again, of course, there's more. I saw Rock Metro something. Yeah, obviously. But I saw Glenn Serio. And I want to say right now, because Glenn Serio is not on the list, and I want to say why. Because Glenn Serio, like, for example, Josh Abrams, because of their style, I'm going to put James Freeman in that category too. Because of their style, they might, by accident, completely randomly, they might end up exposing, like, an aggressive cop at one point. You know what I mean? Just, they might. So for them, for frauditor, that's being useful. The way they are. Yeah, go for it.
And if I may just jump in, the thing with Glenn Serio also is he's not a useless frauditor, because I know what I'm getting when I see a Glenn Serio video, and he makes his videos clear. His objective is to hate on the police because he hates the police. There was a period where he used to say, I'm a First Amendment auditor. He doesn't say that anymore. He just goes up to the police and starts yelling and cussing at them. So at least you know when you see Glenn Serio post a video,
you know what to expect. You know what you're gonna get, and you know that has nothing to do with that guy. Exactly. That's why I put him in another category, and that's why I didn't put Josh Abrams or James Freeman or Christopher Ruff, because they're so involved. Even if it's horrible what they do, they're so involved that they might, as I say, by accident, randomly and by accident, exposing a very aggressive cop that needed to be exposed, for example. Maybe they might. I'm not saying they will or they did. I'm just saying they might.
Right.
So for frauditor, that's useful. So that's how I'm gonna gauge that's gonna be my criteria, because they're all useless. They're all completely useless as people. They're all completely useless as YouTuber. We know that. So, but let's try to find the king. Which one is the most useless? And see, I have a good list here. Frauditor Terminator, Georgia Transparency, Greg Henry, Lucky Laptop, Lana, Li. I didn't put Li, but you're gonna have fun with the other. So I think I'm gonna pop the board. What do you think? Are we ready for that? We're going for it. Yeah, let's go, man. There you go. So this is gonna be with what we're gonna work tonight. I think everybody recognized them. I'm still gonna pass real quick on it. So Greg Henry, of course, the angry vet, Russell Pickron, Georgia Transparency, of course. Here we have California News Now, Phil. We have that duo, Spanky Pen and Fatbot, I don't remember his name, Anthony X, which for me is like, oh my God, I hate that dude. Oh my God, he's useless as everything. Anyway, Jay Surreal, of course, as Selmo. We have this cult news Mike moron here that exposed himself lately at the hotel and everything. I don't know if you saw those videos. They're priceless. The guy is a moron. Of course, a good guy activist. And I put him because I'm curious. I'm curious to think if, because of his style, he might end up being useful somewhat for the community. I don't know. We'll see. Here, Josh, obviously, One Demise, Jimmy Hag, GC News Now. We have here DMA. What's your first name? Yeah, Christopher. His name is on a freaking court case or whatever. TTA family. James A. Snow. We have Randy Gagnon, that I heard his name is. You have a French last name, so it's great. And from MAA Audit, we have this beautiful picture here that everybody's going to recognize. Lucky Laptop News. Man, the guy have a sense of style. I mean, look at that.
Wait one minute, dumb dyer. You forgot the most important one, dyer.
Which one?
Legal Nick.
He's right there, man. He's right there. Somebody put Goat Boy. I wanted to put him instead of El Dope Dog.
No, what?
But it was too late. And El Dope Dog is someone that is iconic. So I'm gonna.
Goat
Boy is so boring, and I hate him so much.
Any day.
Yeah, but Fappa, I really grind my gear lately. You know what I mean? I don't like Goat Boy. I don't think about him. I don't think about him ever. But Fappa, yeah, I think about him. I think about the nose. I don't want to think about the nose, but I think about the nose. And the last one, I'm gonna let you present him. Of course, it's your virtual daddy.
Legal Nick. Nets.
Of course, he's there to make you happy. I don't think right now that he's the king of the useless, but he's funny as hell. I'm gonna give him that. His last video was that he posted, I think, 2 days ago, was a hoot.
I didn't see it. I've been a little slow with Eagle Neck, honestly.
Yeah, I know. He was outside. He was yelling at cops, but not really. I don't know. It's weird. You have a weird process. He's an artist. As an artist, he have his own way. Let's not try to explain it. You know what I mean?
That's true. Do me a favor, buddy. Do me a favor. Start with the first one. I have to just run a quick air and be back in like 45 seconds.
You're leaving? You're good?
No, like 45 seconds. I'll be right back.
He's leaving again. All right, so I'm just gonna
check. Dude, I'm not gonna get started. I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
Yeah, go. I'm gonna say hi to Darjan. I didn't have a chance so far. Lucky laptop, aka white trash. Yeah, I mean, but look at him. Look at him on the board. Look at those fantastic glasses and that beard, so unique. You know, if that guy would have been a painter in the 70s in Paris, I mean, the guy would have been like a star. Who else is there? I see some people on the other side, and I'm gonna say hi. People I see sometime. The Bookie Worm, yeah. I see you a lot. Hi, Bookie Worm. Timo Kusela. I don't know if I pronounce your name right, but it's kind of cool. Timo Kusela. Eagle Nick is white trash too. Yeah. It would have been easy to just pick up a bunch of white trash Frauditor because there are a lot and it's kind of easy. I wanted to balance. With some that think.
See, that wasn't that long.
It was horrible, man. I was about to give up and leave. And
no, so Bookie Worm, I peed before the live stream. Thank you very much. Expose is aware of this.
I am aware of this. So this is the truth. And so I wanted to mix the trailer trash one with some that they think they're doing something. Otherwise, it's too easy because the Frauditor trailer trash one. I mean, they're all useless. So basically, and Sea Tyrant Terminator. Yeah, I didn't put it because he's not very active lately. He's very sick actually, and I didn't see anything from him from a while except repos. So I was like, whatever. Don't forget, people, we can only put like 15 people on the board. I'm not going to put 50 names. We're going to be there for 5-6 hours in BL. Exactly.
We enjoy the fact that we keep our streams an hour. We enjoy that.
Yeah, we kind of enjoy that, keep the energy going, not being too repetitive. So, Will, I'm going to say let's dive, and I'm even going to give you the first name on the board.
Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you. I'll be honest with you. With the recent events, let's do it. Let's do cult news.
Continues, yeah. I saw in the chat, Press NH now. Yeah, Press NH now.
Is he not on this list?
No, he's not. But the thing is, he didn't post for a while because, and this is a fact, Mark mentioned from Press NH now, he don't work in the winter. He get enough donation during the summer to not work in the winter. So he stopped doing his video around October, and then he's going to be back around April. So thanks to his donation, thanks to his channel, the guy can take 6 months a year to be an ass at home. And then in the summer, when it's convenient, yelling at people on parking lot and then go back home for the winter. So yeah, that's the thing. I heard him say that himself. So that's why he's not there, because in the winter, the guy doesn't work, so he's not on the board. But yeah, he's useless, obviously. So let's go with the cult, the guy himself, Mike. What happened to my board? Yeah, we're back. No, are we not? Oh my God, wait. The board is having a problem, people. The board is having a problem. 2 seconds. I think it's already back. Yes, we're back on track. All right. Mr. Colt himself, Mike. Where Mike's gonna go? I don't know.
This is an interesting one. So that final category, he might teach you something by accident. I agree with.
Teach you what exactly? How to be an ass?
Well, that, but then it's like, okay, he's filming. Technically, you're on a sidewalk filming a business. Okay, it's not against the law. There's the one video where he got arrested, where the only reason why he was arrested when filming the bank was because he kept pulling his taser out. If he didn't pull his taser out, the officer kept saying, "There's nothing I can do about it." So, I do think that he is useless because he goes out and films nothing. Like, he's filming a bank. He's not out there to rob it. He'll film random businesses for no reason. So between C and I'll say C tier. I say C tier is.
And anybody that spent his time filming banks should be at least a C for me, because this is useless as hell. It's stupid. It goes against everything. It's supposed to be auditing. And then the fact that you can film on a sidewalk, yeah, I agree, but I mean, you're still being an ass. I mean, you're not doing anything. Anyway, whatever. It at least a C. If you film a bank all day, you at least a C. I cannot put you in. You're gonna teach me something. You're too idiot for that.
I agree.
Yeah. So see what people are thinking. I'm gonna check because that's the point. People, I need you to put your letter where we're gonna put it. Of course, the more we're getting at we're in the red. Of course, the most useless. The most you're getting in the green. Well, it might be useful. So and then give me your letter. C, I see, C, D. Yeah. So C, I think we're good with that. Have you seen the video where you get kicked out of a hotel like a moron?
Oh my goodness.
It's so good. So good. I love people that are so incorrectly confident. Yeah, what's up?
Channel Q just gave a great recommendation. News Now Omaha, Floyd. I agree. If he posted regularly,
yeah, but he just repost. I don't think he posted anything.
He just reposts other videos, which is why if he was doing videos,
yeah, no, he's not doing anything. I consider him. Yeah.
But Channel Q, I'll just say this, and I agree with this. I hate the fact that he tries to grift and tries to play the minority card. As a minority myself,
oh my God.
I recognize that there are many instances where there is racism against people of a certain skin color, but there's also a lot of times where we bring it upon ourselves as a people. So, and he is one of them. So I hate the fact that he always wants to play the minority card. It's ridiculous. I hate it.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I hated that too. I never made a video about him. He's just horrible. It's just all the technique.
I did a live about him like a year ago. It was pretty popular, but that was it.
His funniest video is when he explained how to be a passport bro with a girl in Thailand. I don't know if you saw
she left him, I think, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. During the whole video, she's completely uninterested anyway, and it's priceless. So that's his best. That is his best work by far. Card. Yeah, it's how desperate you have to be. Anyway, okay. So let's get back to Mike. So Mike's gonna be a C. Yeah, I agree. He's just being a moron anyway. He's never gonna teach me anything, and I hate his smudge attitude and his voice and his tone. That he's so right all the time. I can't. I think I made 1 or 2 videos on him. The one that you just talked about because he get arrested. Right. Otherwise, I'm not interested by him whatsoever, which make him very useless. Because if you cannot, as a content creator, create some to stir up some audience with quality material, I mean, you're not really good at it. So you're being very useless. So he's useless as a content creator for me. His video are very, very boring.
Well, I've chosen not to do content on him. I definitely could if I wanted to. I'm just not really interested in people that film random businesses. The most recent one I did was of the kid that just from Kansas City just would not stop talking. Like Cult News would just annoy me to me. Like you said, but I could definitely do a video on him because he says a lot of random stuff in his videos that's just not true, and it's easy to prove it's false. So, I could do a video on him.
No, at least good for you, man. You have the patience. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna choose the next one. I'm gonna choose someone that a lot of people don't like, but I think is very kind of, I don't know, it's funny, but he's useless as hell. Phil from California News Now.
Why did I think that was Chili De Castro? Oh my God.
No. It's Phil. Phil, do you know Phil first? Do you know California News Now?
No, I don't.
Man. Okay, the guy is something. The guy is living in a van and he's renting portable toilet to people near a taco stand, and that's his revenue. And he made video about that, and he make video about how we find chicken in garbage can, and then you eat them in front of the screen and everything, and talking about it about like.
Is he homeless?
I mean, I don't know. And he frauded banks and stuff like that. He worked with Big Mike Audit, which is like such a moron. He's one of my favorite to make video about because I don't know, he's just a gift that keep on giving. He's just, everything he says is stupid. It's inaccurate. It's useless. You can comment on every sentence he says. You know what I mean? As a writer, he just give me so many opening door to me to jump in and be it's one after the other. Yeah, exactly. I don't know when the people in the chat, Phil from California News Now, I need to see your letter, please. We're voting it right now. Will, you don't really know him, so I'm gonna tell you on the chart of being useless is a solid B for me. Also you have to understand that he declare himself as an educational channel. When you go on his channel, it says that he's there to educate you, he's there to teach you. So that just there for me, it's a big it's a big faux pas because he doesn't teach anything to anyone.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The way that you just described him, I would have put him in A tier. If I never saw a video of this guy, and any man that thinks it's a flex and has an audience pulling chicken out of the trash and eating it on camera, this is up there when it comes to being useless as a human being. So you say B tier, I say A tier, even though I have never seen him before. But hey, you say B tier, cool. B tier, whatever.
Unless I get some, and just to finish with him, is his voice. He have the kind of weird voice like that, so it's also make it just even more funny. So yeah, I can make a video about him every week. I try to not to because but I can make a video about him all the time. But he is, as a frauditor, as the way I describe him, and he's extremely useless. Is it more useless than Mike? I think so, because there's no way that Phil is going to teach you anything whatsoever. As you say, Mike, he might slip. Maybe. He talk a lot. He might slip a nugget of, almost knowledge. Maybe. Not to the point to put him in the category, but maybe. Phil, no chance. No chance. All right, man. I'm going to let you choose the next one.
Let's go DMA.
DMA.
Let's get him out of the way.
Christopher Cordova. So, people, I'm going to need your input for this one. Christopher.
And I have a comment on that, whenever you're ready.
Go for it.
If he wasn't so annoying, he would belong and he might teach you something by accident.
But he's very annoying.
I like things that you like. Now people are saying A is, but there is a chance he will teach you something. He's one of those frauditors that you can tell in another life. He's probably in law school. He's probably in the medical profession. He actually is an intelligent enough person where he could actually do good things if he didn't enjoy going out and harassing people.
Yeah.
Hold on, GJM, stay tuned on my channel later tonight. We're going to talk about that. We'll get to that. But no, he is not a frauditor. But yeah, so, if he wasn't so annoying, I would be lower tier, but because he's so annoying. Oh, don't even go on that rabbit hole, dude. Don't do it. Don't do, my friend, trust me. Like I said, we'll talk off. Do not go down that rabbit hole right now.
I don't care about any of that, man. I don't do drama. I don't care about whatever.
You're safe.
I love everybody, man. I love even the frauditor. I love everyone. So I don't give a crap about none of this. I'm not getting involved. Whatever. That's so small. A fight between like content creator on you. It's like, shut up, man. Come on. Anyway. So I agree with you about the fact that he might maybe by accident again teach you something, but they can all do that at one point. I don't know if I'm going to use that as a reference as much because everybody can teach you something at one point. You know what I mean? Over a lifetime. Yeah. So maybe I should have put he might teach you something useful by accident because I don't think they can teach me anything useful actually. DMA. I think he's a very shitty activist. He's another journalist, of course, educator, and he's a shitty auditor. He got arrested. He put his name on a freaking court case. He's not helping the community at all because now people are bringing the law that he create. So the statute that he create, you know what I mean? So now he's like, even the people are going to get screwed because of him. So for me, it's a solid A. Solid A.
I think that's fair.
You think it's fair? I saw some A, B. Yeah, we're good. That's how. He's not the most useless, as you say. Maybe he can say something at one point, but the way that he always go back to the public meeting in Eaglewood or whatever, 10 times now, just to all those things. It's like, what are you doing? This is what I'm supposed to learn from this. What I'm supposed to like. as a citizen, I'm watching your stuff. What I'm supposed to get out of this? I really don't get it. I absolutely don't get it. I get that someone that's very dumb can watch a video of Josh Abrams and thinking that, or Christopher Ruff and thinking that, they're doing the good thing, or Eli, for example. If you don't know, you might think, they have a certain charisma, and you might, fall for it. But yeah, DMA, no, nothing at all. I just don't get it at all. All right, man. So let's go to another one. Ask Exposé about the mom. Oh my God, that guy. So JGM, he come up with some drama. Look like it's funny. Liberator Troll would be a solid A. Yeah. I just don't like him. I don't want to see it. I just don't like the guy at all. I'm completely uninterested by him. So that's why he's never gonna be in my tier list, because I just don't think at him ever for any reason. So okay, let's go in another one. Let's try Johnny. Sunglasses himself. Johnny filming the bank.
The one person I will say, quite frankly, that does not belong on this list. I will just make that clear.
Explain.
To me, I told you what my characteristics are when it comes to useless frauder. To me, he just doesn't fit that. Because with him, he always gets a reaction. And
such I'm against the press, for example. That kind of thing.
Is that against the press owner?
No, but is that kind of the same thing, you mean?
Well,
that's why I didn't put him against that press. Because
because you don't want to be repetitive. I get that. I just feel like I feel like because again, his content, he does get the desired reaction. He is owned on numerous occasions, so it's like it's not useless as in we don't see good results. But like, I forgot who it was mentioned earlier. I forgot who they mentioned earlier that I think I said I would replace them with Fapa. I'm trying to see who it was. Was it? I don't remember, but I just honestly, to me, I don't think he's as useless as everyone else on this list.
That's good. Let me just point out Christopher Ruff, direct D's in the house. Leave me and Frauditor Wrangler off the list. I mean, that's a good one. I'm going to give it to you. And by the way, I mentioned that that's why you're not on the list, because I mentioned that you might be useful. So, I said something for you, bro. So
that's a real
$2. I don't know, but it's funny, If it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. But whatever. Papa needs to fraud it and orthodontist. Yeah, I know. Broken system, broken trust. One of us should dismiss all in court with no attorney. Oh, look at him, clapping his own shoulder. Good job.
I think we know what tier Broken Teeth.
Yeah. We're not gonna wait right now. I want him to
actually, that's the fake one. So Broken System, Broken Trust is actually a sock account for the real BSBT.
Mm-hmm.
So just watch him just in case.
Okay. So for Fapa, I like what you bring. A for Fapa, Darjen say solid A. I think is it FIFA? Is it Fapa? Yeah, I guess. A for Fapa. If we go for being useless, I mean, he is useless as hell. I mean, this is insanely useless. Like, he's a shitty activist, journalist, educator, auditor. He's been to jail. He had already have when you cannot do something for a while, probation. So right. I mean, he's being very harmful actually for the community. And I've seen other video from Frauditor actually shitting on him.
He's getting in that tier because you're pretty bad at being a frauditor if other people in your own community say that your content is trash and you don't get it.
Honestly, Fapa, man, if we go for a bit more my criteria on this one, is useless. Like, I see something here, useless as an ingrown toenail, so I'm gonna use that one. Fapa is useless as an ingrown toenail at best, so it's a B or a C for me. Maybe it's not the level of DMA because DMA have so much more experience.
I agree.
He deal with the red rabies. What's her name? The woman, the completely unhinged crazy woman that hang out with him.
The sweet tea.
No. So
Regan Benson.
Regan. How can I forget her name? I love her. So Papa doesn't have a Regan. You know, huh?
I said B is a good tier. That's a good spot.
Yeah. Also, you do also bank and stuff like that. Yeah, dispensary and stuff like that. So you can reach that level too. You know, it's not like, but Papa is a solid B. All right, man. You have the next one.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just bring that picture up, please?
Yeah, of course.
That's who's up next.
That's who's up next.
Purdy. Look at him,
man. That dude. But that dude is incredibly perfect. If you think about like parody and cartoonish type thing, I mean the voice, the face, the even his feature, like the beard, everything is perfect.
He's a perfect frauditor. To me, I think he's at the top. I think he's most useless. He is the epitome of a useless frauditor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna crown him right now, but he's a solid.
But we can put him towards the top, and then that can be debated later. But he's
yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna jump him there right now, and let's see if the people in the chat disagree.
GJM agreed for the Hall of Fame. Wanda for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. No. The guy, and also I think he believes in what he does, so that make it even worse. Like,
for me, it's the dumbest thing that he does on every one of his videos or live streams is he wants to exploit his audience by making them sit there for 25 minutes as he scribbles these little complaints on paper. And I'm like, dude, cut that out of your video.
I don't think they can cut anything, man.
The best part is when you go through his videos and you see timestamps from his subscribers. Great activism, bro. Great. Thank you for your hard work. And it's like you just watched him scribble for 10 minutes. You're saying great activism. Well, how is this activism? You're watching a dude scribble with his mouth open for 25 minutes. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, there's nothing to get. And he's a solid A just because he's perfect. Just the way he looked, his voice. When he got arrested, I'm not resisting. Like everything is.
I'm not resisting.
Everything is cartoonish. He looked like a character in a bad movie from the early 2000s. He's perfect. So yeah.
According to Wanda, if you stand on a chair or a table, you'll be arrested for trespass.
Oh. Do not stand on the chair and tables. Okay. Why? What is that?
You'll be arrested for trespass because the moment someone says do not stand on a table or a chair, it makes it private. It makes it public property.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right there. Sometimes I don't check the comment. I'm immersed in the conversation. I don't even check the comment. Look at Wanda, YT, are individual going on their own thing. Yeah, pretty much. They each have their own address. So yeah, Wanda is so verbally abused. Yeah, he's everything. He's everything wrong. That's why he's so perfect, and that's why he's a solid A for now. Maybe he's gonna get crowned. We'll see. Let's go with another one. Another one that I think is challenging for me. So I'm curious. I need people to vote on this one. Good guy activism. Creepy David himself. I make many videos about him. Really well known on this channel.
He's up there. I mean, he's.
What do you think? You first. I really need people to vote on this one. Go for it.
He's between a B tier and an A tier. Well, I feel like that's my problem. He's a tier below Wanda, definitely. But I think he's definitely an A tier or a B tier.
Yeah, I don't think his level of one demise, of course, but I think no.
So like, the comments are saying B tier, but it's like,
yeah.
Do you knock Fapa? Oh, like is Fapa on the same level as Davey Boy? And it's like,
no.
That's the problem. With
drop here.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. No, but right? Fapa won't. Fapa.
Although for me, Fapa is useless as hell. Like it's completely useless. In the whole...
I can sleep tonight with that. That'll work. That'll work.
Like that or like that?
No, not. No. Yeah, okay.
I feel that those two moron here on the sea, they kind of do the same thing basically. They just,
Yeah. Okay, all right, yeah, that works.
Yeah. All right. Also, if Papa is young, maybe he's gonna bring more to the table. But like, if in 10 years, he's gonna get fatter, he's gonna lose his hair, and he's gonna keep doing the same thing with the same freaking Ray-Ban. It's gonna be so funny.
He'll start doing shirtless audits with a beer belly.
Oh my god! That's like that guy has
the cutest guy in the world.
That guy has a lot of potential if you think about it to become like one creepy dude. Like
he already is
creepy. Yeah, no, but it may put another 20 years on him. Growing old when you're not self-aware and you think you're all that, it's not nice. And when you hit 50 and you're still in the same state of mind that he is now, trust me, you look like a freaking fool.
I just don't understand how a young person, because him and I are about the same age, and everyone knows YouTube. Like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I get on here a couple days a week, but I have an actual life. I actually have a family. This is what I do for fun in my spare time, and it's like,
yeah, pretty much.
Like, to be young, able-bodied, not have a job, not have any friends, apparently, not have a social, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And he called me a loser. Dude, I'm getting married in 2 months. You probably never even had a girlfriend.
That's another thing that sometimes, and I'll be honest here, sometimes it make me sad. I watch videos and I'm like, man, that's a poor guy. That's just like,
yeah,
that's a poor dude that has nobody. Yeah, he's clearly sad as hell. You know what I mean? I get that.
it.
As a man, I'm like, wow, this is sad. But then they say something very, very moronic, and I get fired up again. But yeah, sometimes I get sad when I do those videos. Yeah. All right, man. Let's try.
Speaking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, go for it.
I was gonna say, speaking of someone that doesn't have a love life or a woman, let's talk about BSBT.
Broken system, broken trust. All right. He's on the board, people. Where does he go? I need your vote again, please. Will, what's going on with Joshua Langto? He's good.
Hey, he's up there. Hey.
Yeah?
Hey.
Jumping up at A right away. Hey, man, he would have been proud. Too bad he's not going to see that.
Oh, you booted him?
No, never. I never do that. I don't think I even know now. Honestly, anybody can show up in this chat and say whatever. I really don't care. I'm all for the First Amendment, baby. Freedom of speech. Woohoo! I don't care what people call me. I don't care what people call anybody. If somebody attack you in the chat, it's your responsibility to defend yourself. Or do a super chat if you want me to get involved. Otherwise, I don't know what's up, and I'm happy like that. Yeah, I think he's a solid A. Talk to me. Talk to me about him.
What does he accomplish? Like, what does he actually do? The one video where he's filming a police officer minding his own business, he starts singing and dancing and jumping around. Now I'm just like, dude, if a grown man acts like this, like.
I feel what Darjen just said is not important enough for an A.
Neither is one to my eyes.
Yeah, exactly. So I think he's an A if we talk really purely useless. BSBT, another person with jack up teeth. Yeah, the teeth, man. I don't know what's wrong with the teeth in this community. It's just because I don't know. I know like it's expensive. I get it, but Jesus Christ, guys, come on. His teeth so jacked he can get job at Home Depot making keys. Visually, that's funny. Like in a Adam Sandler movie, one of the old one, you would see a character doing that in one of those stores with his teeth, and he would be played with the guy with his big eyes. I totally see it. So it's hilarious.
I do have a question though. Is DMA too high? Looking at the way this list is going,
I feel that we might have to retouch, but we're gonna keep going.
Okay, fair. Okay.
But it might move at one point.
I think because
when we do the board, some stuff kind of manage itself. You know what I mean? Like we know when we put a guy up, then another one have to go down at one point.
Right. Of course.
Yeah. BSBT is a Met user. Yeah, no, obviously, and a lot of them. To be honest. A lot of them. Like, come on. If they're not using it all the time, I mean, they used it at least once. So yeah, of course. And by the way, guys, don't smoke meth. It's not good for you. It makes you look crazy. You think you look sharp, you look crazy. All right, so we're gonna leave it at A. I don't have nothing to say about Josh personally. I discovered him a little bit on the late. I hate the fact that he drove his car with another moron in front of an intra-frauditing channel, KFAR, I think, and they park in front of his home and yell at him. I thought it was a bit much to actually do that.
That's low. That's low.
Physically going somewhere like that. So that's pretty much how I know him. And singing some Katy Perry song to cops also in a parking lot. So that's pretty useless for me. That's that's very bad actually. So I'm gonna tolerate him at A, but I don't know him that well. All right. I'm gonna go here with Jimmy Hag. You know, let's stay in the same category of guy living in the.
It's an A tier for me.
I mean, come on, right? I mean, honestly, I for me, he's the king on the board.
Oh,
honestly, so far. I mean, we're gonna leave it at A. Maybe I'm gonna change my mind. But I made few videos.
We'll review it at the end because I mean, other than DMA, that A tier, anyone could go up. Anyone could go up to the top.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's why maybe DMA is not at this place. I think DMA is more like a good guy activist, if I think about it. Yeah, Jimmy Ag, man, Jimmy Ag. Oh my God, for me, he's probably. I mean, he has my vote so far. Maybe
Okay.
We're gonna see. But
We'll
so far,
see. Yeah,
I made few video about him lately, man. And
well, wait a minute, hold on.
Oh, painful. It's crazy, and you don't know anything about anything. He's like on my list of activists, journalists, educator, and auditor. He doesn't even know what are those things to begin with. He just repeat the 2-3 sentences he heard on YouTube. He doesn't even understand them. And have you seen him in his garage filming his cigarettes and everything? He lived like in this disgusting couch in the garage, and that's where he spent his day doing phone call. He called the cops and he called like precinct, and he's like, that guy's an ass. And have you seen that?
That was Jimmy?
Yeah, that's Jimmy. That's GC News now. That's it's in my last video, man. I mean,
I have to pull it up.
Well, I don't know if I can find it right now, but I mean, it's
one of. I believe.
Yeah. It's something else. So for me, Jimmy is a top dog in that race. Top dog.
Well, wait a minute. If you're gonna put him up there,
no, because come on, that's a tied race right now. I look at this thing as a race.
No,
it's a tied race.
Hold on. If you
one
think
demise man is something else. So
if you think Jimmy is A tier, Lucky Laptop has to be a tier above Jimmy. Come on.
Lucky Laptop? No. You think so?
Yes. How is he not?
We're gonna debate about that. Not right now, though. Right now, we're gonna go with
bring Lucky. Yeah, do Lucky. Okay, all right, fine.
This guy right here, the angry vet, that weird ass guy that I don't get him. I never understand what he does. I don't even understand when I see video with him. I don't even understand what he's doing. Like he doesn't even build his video, and then he end up eating, doing live stream when he eat, or he's in his car for 45 minutes, just not saying it. I don't understand the guy, and he fell in every category of my criteria.
I mean,
he's at least a C for me. I'm gonna need your vote, people.
I was gonna say he's D tier because
he's
not really an auditor. He just live stream. He's part of the drama community. He live streams, like you said, eating in his car, doing nothing.
Yeah, like what is that? It's a D. Yeah, I like D one.
He is useless, but like as an actual auditor, like what is he? You know.
Yeah, but see, like Darjan and Mark put B. So
now, I talking about a scumbag and a crook as fraud. Yeah, he's an A because Scars is a scam. I've done extensive research. We've all done research. It doesn't exist, and he's still grifting for money.
Because look, solid A, Angry Vet and his scam. Somebody said A here, so I would not put it at A. I don't think he beat the uselessness of Jimmy Ag personally.
No.
I don't know. Personally, I don't know him as well. That's why I'm really asking people to vote. But it's very like, somebody put A, somebody put D, man. Look, I think I'm comfortable with where he is. Yeah, and yeah, I heard him talking about the First Amendment a couple of times, and he pretend to be a vet. Is that the thing? Is he a vet?
I don't know. I have no idea. It would make sense because of how delusional he is, but I have no idea.
Yeah, that fit the character pretty well. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, let's say he's a vet, and let's say something about the First Amendment to somebody that don't know anything. He might be close of teaching something by accident. So I'm gonna keep it at D, and that's gonna be the end of it for the angry vet. All right, let's just jump to another one. Let's do this thing here. Help Dope Dog. What do you think, Will?
Put him up there.
Help Dope Dog.
Put him up there.
Why not two? I mean, come on. What did? Yeah, where?
Put him up. No, up. There we go.
Seriously?
What is the epitome of a useless frauditor?
It's
hold on. Someone that films 35-minute videos, mumbling, talking to himself, filming the street, and then
I know.
Think about it.
I pop on his page sometime just to maybe do a video on him, and he's standing up in a McDonald's parking lot, talking to himself, and not even talking. Like, hey, look at there's a truck. There's a truck there. It's like, whoa, what is going on? I know. If we go really on the criteria,
we're gonna have a discussion who in A tier belongs up top. Minimum A tier.
Yeah, but look, if it's your champ, this one is my champ so far. So let's have a small minute debate at the end.
Okay, we can do it like that. We'll leave it at that. Yeah,
let's leave it at that. So far, there's this is our two leading horses.
It is your channel, but it is your tier list. You could just put an S at the end of most useless frauditor. Put an S at the end of frauditor.
No. I like when there's only one. I like.
Okay. All right.
Let me live with that. I love when there's like one.
I don't know how there can be a debate as to.
We'll see.
Come on.
Let's take somebody that's gonna be maybe easier. I don't know. Let's take. Oh my God. Let's take James. The family. Where he goes?
B tier.
B. Yeah. I like that. People. James A. Snow, the criminal with 41 criminal charges, 22 arrestation.
Who doesn't pay his charges, apparently.
Who doesn't pay nothing and doesn't care. Yeah, I see Timo with a B here. You need a couple more, just to be sure. We're not going to talk about him too much because we talk about him a lot lately.
Yeah, we have.
So let's say a couple of vote, people in the chat, please, for James A. Snow, the Tyrant Terminator. I have another B here. 43 criminal charge. Sorry for that one. I said 41. Close enough, as they say, but yeah, 43. Mr. Thomas D, I don't agree. There's no one that's going to teach me anything, and he's a piece of garbage.
B's good,
right? Yeah, James, that's where you're gonna end up, and that's gonna be the end of it for James A. Snow. Yeah, perfect like that. Some guy they just fit in a category like right away.
Yeah.
Let's try another one like that. Let's try another one that I feel is gonna fall by itself. Aselmo. Will Aselmo.
C.
Man, you're quick. Honestly, me,
I say C because he's not. This might sound crazy. He's a tad less annoying than DMA. A tad less. Oh no.
Yeah.
Equal. They're both annoying. All right, B tier.
I mean,
B tier.
no, I think also the aspect of being a demagogue, the aspect of lying to your audience, telling them this is the law, this is the Aselmo, he does that a lot. He tells to the people, this is how it is, and he's wrong, and it's like, oh, that's dangerous, and that's even making even more useless as a person. For me, it would be a B. It would be a BSL Mo.
Okay, that's reasonable.
That plus is a Chomo.
Okay.
SLMO, I'd said B. Yeah, that's where it is. Frauded Terminator B. Mr. Thomas B. Dargen B. All right, it's settled. SLMO is going to be a B for a bitch because, man, that dude is a crazy walking little bitch. It's crazy. And I never make video about him. Do you? Do you make video about him?
Say again?
Do you make video about SLMO sometime?
I haven't done one in a while. No, I'm lying. Neither. I'm completely lying. I did one recently where him and his buddy were getting slapped around in a post office. But before that, I hadn't done one in a long time.
That was his best hit for a while, since a while.
The
UFC girl. Oh my god, that was good. Me, I made a one just before where you get slapped around by a bus driver. Another good one with the same little dude. Yeah, I mean, it's Selmo. We know him, completely useless, but he's not an A and he's not the king. Let's try another one. Let's try Greg, man. Let's try Greg Andre.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Craig Hendry.
That is beautiful.
I believe in Craig Hendry. Sorry,
that's magical. I'm having chills. Yeah.
C tier.
People,
I say C tier.
No. But not for me. Greg is something else. He's a nuisance for every side of the issue. He's as an activist. He's one of the worst I ever seen with good guy activists. By the way. As a journalist, he's probably the worst. As an educator, all he does is to preach stuff that is wrong, and he preach it. He claim it. It's oh my god. And as an auditor, he suck balls. So for me, Greg is man. Look, I'm gonna tell you, he's here.
Wow.
He's in jail now. The guy is in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a nuisance even for his own community right now because there's gonna be stuff coming on out of this. So he's just like the most useless frauditor I've seen in a while, personally.
From my definition of useless, though,
he's
much farther down because he gets people's attention. He's on the same level as Fapa. He gets people's attention. He's a lot more. To me, I would give him max B tier. I can't put him in A tier. I mean, if you want to keep him in A, that's fine. But for me personally, I can't.
No. Hey, I'm an open mind guy, and I'm open mind, but I'm not gonna put it like too low. Okay, it's not gonna be a D. It's not gonna be like not even a C, because the guy does some damage.
I agree. No, I'm not. There a bunch of people on that B list has done damage. I do not deny that whatsoever. All of them, everyone on B tier has done damage. And if you want to do like a ranking of everyone in B tier, you can even put Craig Hendry at the front of that list. Put him at the front of B tier. He's what I would call a B plus.
No, he would be a B plus, definitely.
But I feel like
for me, Greg, yeah.
But this top tier is something special, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And I think Dargen's gonna settle it. Fapa, no, not Fapa. Fapa should be a B. No, sorry, I thought you were talking about. No, Fapa is a C. If you fraud it in front of a bank and you're just there to get people being like reactive to that, you're a C for cunt. No, YouTube, I didn't say that. Jesus Christ, YouTube, you get on my nerve with that. After each live stream we do, I have to go and then ask them to review it because they block it every time. Because
YouTube does that a lot. It's annoying. They do it with all my videos.
Anyway,
I don't curse on my channel.
I try to just because sometimes just come out, Let's try your little buddy here. Let's try Eagle Nick.
Eagle Nick. Yes.
Eagle Nick, people.
I mean,
how useless is Eagle Nick? I mean, it's pretty badly useless. I mean,
where would you put Eagle Nick?
From what from the little I saw, I would put him at A. If we talk like from my criteria, I mean, activist, journalist, educator, auditor. I mean, he's far in everything.
I mean, hey, as a fangirl,
Yeah.
I didn't say he's most useless. I didn't put him at top. I didn't put him at the top. But he's at everyone at the comments say he's definitely A tier.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. And also,
like he's 85. 85.
No, it's something else. It's something else, man. Yeah, everybody put A. Yeah, he is useless as hell. He's not the best, but the little I've seen, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how the guy is living on his own planet, but it's okay. All right, but look, let's do this. Another one that should settle easily. Russell. Or maybe not. People really hate the guy. People were doing Russell Picron, Georgia Transparency. I need your vote on this one. Will?
B tier.
Yeah, I think so. But if you go at B, man.
Mr. Thomas, I'd love to see your abs. What are you talking about saying it's useless as Will's ab roller? Man, let's see a picture of you and your fat behind. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, see, I'm going to be on your side on this one, Mr. Thomas. I heard that Will
what did you hear? What did you hear?
He's ripped, man. I've seen his Instagram. The guy is like, you have like a 12 pack. Okay.
Oh my God.
Just like
you too.
BSBT, you couldn't bully me. I'm not a pushover. Yeah, I don't think BSBT can bully anybody. I don't think you have the scientifically. It's impossible for him to bully anyone on anything. Even
he looks like a 5'0" homeless toothless guy. Like how could BSBT bully anyone?
Honestly, angry hamster would create more fear in my heart than an angry Josh. So just like
a small mouse would put fear in someone.
Yeah. A mouse, man. Have you seen like an angry mouse that you border, man? Those things are aggressive, brother. Like, so no, I don't think Josh would scare me as much as an angry mouse. That's for sure. Especially if his eye, I feel like I can just like walk away pretty easily. So yeah, Russell. Did I've seen some vote? What's going on in the chat? I see a hey. Russell a.
I can't put him that high.
No. I debate because I don't know if he's on the same. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Yeah. I wonder because those TTA, Greg, and Russell doesn't belong in the same category for me. I'm just saying. I'm thinking. But for me, those three guys are not the same. I don't know which one should move, actually. I'm thinking about it. We're gonna keep going, but I have to make my peace with those three guys.
I mean, once we put everyone on the list, then we can talk about.
But the three last on this thing right there, those three last here, they don't belong in the same category. Anyway, let's do Anthony X. Okay, I'm gonna start with Anthony X. For me, like it would be a category over being useless, but I hate Anthony X. I cannot say nothing about him. He's an angry dad with his little like style of being like, with his little mask, and he have his little attitude, but he's 5'2", and everything is all his stories around him. Like when he show to a place and it's locked, he's gonna say something like, "Oh, they probably saw me coming." Oh my God! Every time I want to punch my screen. I make one video on him once in a month just to salvage my my hate or something. I don't know how to describe it. I can't. That guy would be man, I cannot put it at A, but man, I don't want to put it at B again, but it would be at least a B.
I mean, between B and C tier. B is looking at a lot of guys in B tier.
Yeah, no, I know he's not as good. As useless as good guy activist.
B tier's good. I make like him and Cult News. Yeah, I could see them being on the same level.
I cannot let my hate filter my judgment here. I just can't stand the guy.
Right.
Every particle, every atom that build this man, I hate. What's going on here? There's a fight between. Is it the real Josh? Broken system, broken tooth? No, it's not. Okay, cool. All right, let's do another one. Is it Jay Surreal? Joel Lopez. People, I'm gonna need you to vote on this one. What do you think, Will, of Joel Lopez?
You're sound.
Or-
You're sound. Dude sounds like Sid the Sloth.
Like,
I'll never forget when I first time I ever saw this video. I'm like, where's this Sid the Sloth sounding guy yelling at the police?
His mouth breathing is different because his mouth breathing come from the sinuses. It's like
from the sinus.
yeah, because he sniffed too much stuff in this past. Because those big guy, it's like it comes from behind the mouth. It's like, but this listen to it. It's like, and it's so annoying. It's the guy have to like spit or something. It's even worse. What I hate with Joel Lopez is that he pretend to educate, and he used that a lot. That he's he teach people, he educate people. He use the word educate a lot. That get on my nerve, and so for me it goes beyond just being an ass. It's like he tell to his audience, this is the truth, this is how it is. It's not like, and he's useless, I think, on both sides of the board. I don't think he, like, I don't know. For me, he would be a A, but that's why I ask people to vote, because I'm really not sure. What do you think, Will?
I think solid B tier.
Solid B?
Like
solid B? Yeah, at least a solid B. If it's not an A, because he's a good fit with those. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean that those three guys, they're like,
look, like that's an A tier.
They're hard to. Yeah, that's a band, man. Start a band, guy. I'm gonna follow you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's something else. That A line, man, is crazy. It's hard to get over the B. That's why they all end up there, because you cannot beat any of those guys. Let's try Randy, because you don't know him as well, man. But Randy, he fit the profile of being one of those guys. The guy have 800 video at least. They're all horrible. They're every one of them. And technically, there's when there's nothing going on, you say the term lately. When it's dead air. Yeah,
right.
There's dead air 90% of the time. And he just try to steer some shit up. He just argue with people. He never ever try to pretend he's a good guy. And he's a really good calmer version of Wanda Mize type thing. But he produce a lot. Like, he's going on, as I say, 800 video, if not more. He posts every day.
I'll yield to you, because again, I'm not super familiar with his channel, unfortunately. Okay. So I will yield to you, but based on your description,
he's up there. I'm telling you. And I studied the guy for a while now. I made many videos about him. I made my research. I've seen his criminal history. It's so long. It's like 40 years of crime. But I don't have the receipt, so I cannot. I just seen some snap. So if Andrew Sloan end up exposing him, it's gonna be a good video. Because there's a lot of stuff. So he's a good A for me. Direct people were talking about Randy here from MAA Audit. Randy Gagnon, by the way, from he doesn't want to be exposed, but somebody told me his full name. So there you go. It is done now, Mr. Gagnon. I need some C. Lord John, you break my heart. It's okay though. I respect. I'm gonna need to see a couple of other letters before we can finish this little thing. B, maybe B. Yeah. C. You break my heart. King Maniac. Is it like a joke thing? D. No, not D.
No, he's not a D. No, he's not a D.
Not a D. That guy is not gonna teach you anything at all. No chance.
So the angry vet's gonna teach you something?
He might. Like, if he's in an actual vet and he talk about the First Amendment a lot. Randy doesn't talk about the First Amendment at all. Okay. He just show up and he's like, I'm in public, so I can. I'm in public, so I can. That's it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. He tried to stir up fight with everybody, but nobody participated. And then he's like, I appreciate you. He's bad. He's just bad at everything. He's a really shitty frauditor, man. He's so bad that even after 800 videos, you don't even know him. And that's what you do. That's how bad he is. That's how useless he is. Are you following my logic here?
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's so useless that someone that interested by the topic doesn't even know him. So I'm going to leave it at C. I don't agree. It would be at least, I would put it in A, but maybe I just know him too much. And people is gonna learn to know him with me over time. And next time we're gonna do a tier list.
Before
He's
next
gonna
week's
climb.
stream, I think I need to just try and find a video and do it on him, just so I can start to learn him. Because you love this guy.
Oh, I love him. I love him. Watch any video I made on him. He's one of my favorite. I check every day to see if he posts.
Not every day.
Oh no, I check every day because I made a video one time I made a video a day. So I check every time I start with him. I just like him, and he's just so funny. He make me laugh. He literally make me chuckle. And none of those guys make me chuckle. Those guys make me make me sad. He made me chuckle, and Wanda Mize make me chuckle, and Jimmy Ag make me chuckle.
There you go.
So yeah, that's why I love those guys. And Randy is one of the best in that category. Anyway, I'm gonna teach the universe of Randy to the people, and the next time we do a tier list, people will know. His value.
They will know.
They will know his real value, man. Trust me. Let's do those two freaking useless duo right here. What do you think of those guys? Just see, people were doing a Spanky Pan and Fat Ass here. What's his name? The Michigan Crusader.
Oh, I was gonna say pregnant father, but okay.
Yeah, whatever fat joke.
B
because
tier,
that guy,
B tier, C tier. Yeah.
I would think it's up here. People, a Dargen A.
No, I can't. You can't.
No, and they talk about the First Amendment sometime. I know all they do is to film boutique, and which mean it would be here, filming like bank and shit like that. Anthony Hicks, that's what he does. He film a nail salon. Come on, man. Nail salon? Anyway, personally, that would be... I'm going to change that for this, and I'm going to put that here. Because all those guys... Yeah, go for it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I feel that all those guys, they're all doing the same thing, and it's kind of mid. Filming bang, creating reaction. It's very mid. So I'm going to leave them there. Right in the middle. There's no way they're going to teach us anything, but they're far from being the worst, the most useless. People put B, D, so yeah.
B's fair. Yeah, B, well, C.
Man, I'm going to change it because I don't care. I have the mouse. There you go. That's it. I'm sorry, people, but I know Randy Gagnon, and he deserves an A. Okay, he deserves it. I'm not going to make him the king, but he deserves his A. He's
an A
going to fight for it.
A minus.
A minus. But he's if we talk about being useless, man, that man is the definition of it. And he hangs out right now with Josh Abrams, so he's learning from the best. So Gagnon, Randy is on his own. He's growing, man. He's gonna in 6 months. Trust me, they're all gonna talk about him. Lucky is a C. He's pretty harmless.
No.
Okay, now we're gonna do Lucky
Laptop. My boy Lucky.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to defend that because I don't agree with you right away, and then we're gonna determine real quick which one of the two in the top four are gonna stay there.
Where would you?
I want to hear you.
No. The world knows I take.
Yeah, so there you go, man. Just give it to the world. What's your take on Lucky Laptop News?
You could argue he's more useless than JC News.
How?
What do you mean how?
How someone can be more useless than Jimmy Ag? Man, Lucky Laptop News. I watch his video.
Hold on.
Okay, wait. I check his channel as much as I check Jimmy Ag, at least 2-3 times a week.
Right.
He posts new video all the time. They're horrible. I cannot even do anything with it. He just walk out of his car, say, "Okay, right, people, there's a car there," and then he film the car in silence for like 20 minutes, and he leave. Like, what the fuck? What the freak? What? Jesus Christ, YouTube. Sorry for that one. It dropped.
You know what makes Lucky Laptop the worst?
The worst. Yeah, I know. I was just listening to myself, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I just make a case for him.
No. I'll do one better.
Go for it.
The fact that dude drives around with a laptop fully charged, ready to go, and still films the crappiest videos with no substance. It'll be 10 o'clock at night, and he'll pull over on the side of the road with his laptop, filming the police, and you can't even see anything.
Dude had JC News living in his ceiling while baby Jesus was deceased on the top of the Christmas tree. Lucky is the most useless frauditor between him and El
Okay. I have something. Don't you think that by his style, Lucky Laptop News, what's his name? James Fish. Don't you think that James, with his style, with his abrasive style with the cops, that he might, by accident, randomly exposing a violent, corrupted cop? By accident.
I don't think that's fair.
Something that Jimmy Hag cannot do whatsoever.
Well, okay, so then if that's your argument with Lucky, you could have the same argument for Eagle Nick, for Wanda Mize, and for El Dope Dog. All of them have been all of them have been confrontational with the police. In fact, Wanda took a swing at a police officer. Eagle Nick screams at police officers regularly.
I know.
If you want to make that one argument with Lucky Laptop, you have to make it.
I just wanted you to. I just wanted to hear your beautiful voice defending Lucky.
Where would you put Lucky? I'm curious.
It's a good question. He's an A. For me, he's an A. A plus.
Okay. So so now is the big debate.
Because see, Jimmy Hag, he went to jail. Like he paid a price of his stupidity and his uselessness.
So was Dope Dog.
He did.
Dope Dog's been arrested and in jail.
Oh, that's why they're both first. See, Lucky Laptop, did he went to? Yeah. He smashed a cup with his computer. That's true. Oh my god. All right, so people, okay, people, I'm gonna need you to finish this with us. We need to know which one of those three guys you consider the most useless. In the chat, please, everybody.
I'm not gonna lie.
I need to see it.
The first three guys in row A and all of the top row, to me, each of them could have a claim for being the most useless. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Let's just see what people think. GC is going back to prison. Come on, people. I need you to tell us which one of the first category, the first line, should remain to be the most useless frauditor ever.
Bookie Worms agrees. Like any of those, first six could easily be.
It's tough.
Okay. If I may,
go for it.
An argument.
Yeah.
That Wanda, I am. You know what? You can put Lucky back at A. Because Lucky,
you made some really good point.
But come on, you have a dude that mumbles under his breath for hours at a time doing live, filming nothing.
I mean, that's the thing with Lucky Laptop, man. Lucky Laptop is entertaining as hell when he wants to, when he chooses to be.
So is JC.
JC is not entertaining at all.
He can be. He absolutely can be.
I never saw him being entertaining.
When Lucky and JC went into that town hall meeting squad deep, don't tell me that was the hottest thing on YouTube for a couple of weeks.
Because of Lucky, that's what I'm saying. Like if you team up with Lucky, yeah, you're gonna yell. You're gonna match the energy. But by himself, Jimmy Hag, man, he mumble, he mouth breathe, he doesn't say anything. He's useless. As much as El Dope Dog for me. They're the same type.
No, my vote is going to be El Dope Dog is the most.
Oh, El Dope Dog to be the most useless frauditor ever. I kind of agree with that though. I have to say, the mumbling in the parking lot of McDonald's. It's like, what the f are you doing, brother? What is that? It's not. Yeah. At least Jimmy Hag and Lucky Laptop, we get the. Sometime they talk about the rights. You know what I mean? They mention them sometime.
Lucky and JC actually at least have a purpose when they go out. They have a purpose in filming the police. They have a purpose. El Dope Dog doesn't even know his last name. There we go.
You know what?
Come on,
the more we talk about it, the more I agree that El Dope Dog. And I almost removed him. I almost remove El Dope Dog. But
really,
the more we talk about it, the more I realize. Yeah, see, that's why I love to do those things. That's why I love to do those things, because I would never put him there. But now it makes so much sense. It's like there's nobody else than him. I love those things, and the A line is perfect. It's perfect. Once you're gonna know Randy as much as Jimmy or James Lucky Laptop News, man, trust me, you're gonna love him as much. It's the same level, same type of whoa.
You know what? This is I mean, maybe bump Angry Vet to C tier. Otherwise, this is a perfect list. I think this is probably our best list so far.
This is fantastic, and man, that was that was like like scientific. Like
someone just said they uploaded a JC and Lucky. Did they do another duo video?
Oh shit!
Did I miss it?
I did miss it. I have no idea. Just real quick, somebody said like Chris.
Mark Stewart said Lufus the loser. Lufus, you got to put Lufus on this list.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot Lufus, man. But I mean, Lufus is it like that's beyond being useless.
Yeah, that's he's not even a frauder. He's just
that's something. He's just alive. I mean, that's and honestly, like if you go with the category of homeless frauditor, I mean, at one point it's insane. Like the guy that lived in his broken car. I don't remember his name, whatever. Those guys, they're just trash, Yeah, you know what was the name of the guy that was begging for money with his kid in an hotel room, smoking cigarette after cigarette with his met wife? He disappeared. I don't remember his name. Like those guys, they're not a fraud. They're not auditor. They're nothing, So at one point we have to limit. And somebody said Chris Rader is the most useless. I mean, yeah, technically because he's got banned and everybody hate him, but because of his brash style, he might end up. He was working hard. He might have by mistake walk on some case at one point. Just by mistake. I don't know, but I don't think he would have won. I think that he's not as useless as El Dope Dog. That's for sure.
I agree, man. I agree. Hey, I'm sorry. I will sleep well at night. I will sleep well tonight because of this list.
This is a great list. All right. So, hey, people, thank you for your participation again. That was fun. I am looking to do an all-female frauditor list. Will, I don't know if we can do that soon.
Do we have enough? Are there enough female frauders? If there are,
I have at eight or 9 on my list so far, and if I made a little research, I can find a couple more.
I'll help you out. I'll do some research too. And we're going to collaborate during the weekend.
I mean, you have to put Regan, of course. You have to put like every female, even when they're like with someone. You know what I mean?
Right. Agree.
So even when
there's
they team up.
There's the New Jersey one that got beat up by the homeless lady. I can find her name.
Yeah, so like you have to be known enough, but I think that people doesn't realize, but there's a lot. Is like Accountability Angel, Pink Camera Magic. There's Lisa News Now.
Accountability Angel is gonna be like 8. Is gonna be like top tier for me. She's so I can't. The voice, man.
There's the Carolina that do things sometimes.
I'm sorry, she's up there too.
She's exactly. So
but she's locked up right now, isn't she? Isn't she still locked up?
I think so. So they're not many, but they're they're pretty good. They're pretty there. So
do we put Lana on that list or no?
I mean, man, we're
pulling.
She identify as a lady? If yes, man, she's on the list.
We're desperate. So fine, we'll count.
We're not desperate. I'm telling you, we have enough to do a good solid hour. Trust me. Look, we did an hour and a half with 15. So if we have half, we do a solid 50-minute to 60. Trust me. Especially if we put Lana in there. So yeah, maybe it's not going to be next week, but be aware, people. The next tier list probably going to be an all-female tier list. It's going to be fun. Josh wife. I don't know about that. The Cult News, he's always with his little lady. She's always the one filming from the other side of the street. I don't know if it would be anugh, but anyway, I'm gonna try to find a bunch of female.
Right, radio, Jessica, of course.
Yeah, there you go.
Course.
See, I didn't even thought about her. So we're gonna have at least 10 to 12. It's gonna be enough. It's gonna be fun.
We'll get it done. We'll get that
done. Yeah, of course, we're specialists, man. This is what we do. We expose those people and see. And this list right there. Man, it's one of the best I've made so far. I love it. Good job, man.
Totally. All right. I gotta hop off. Appreciate
Yeah, me too. We're bye everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a good week. Have a good week, Will, and good night. Bye.
Bye.